Do you want to know how to make this delicious Southern Spice Prawn Rice? Let's go. For this recipe, the first thing I've done is I've grabbed myself a large saucepan and I'm going to put that on a high heat on my hob, and then I'm going to add oil to the base of that pan, like so. And I'm going to leave the pan to heat up. The pan is getting nice and hot, so what I've done is I've taken the top and the bottom from a leek and then I've just sliced it into about 1/2 centimetre pieces, and I'm just going to put that into the base of the pan like so, and I'm going to fry that until it starts to soften. The leek has started to soften, so I have peeled and grated 1 courgette, and I'm just going to pop that into the base of the pan. And to that I'm going to add some spices. So in this bowl here I have a teaspoon of garlic granules, a teaspoon of onion granules, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, a teaspoon of mild chilli powder, and just a pinch or 2 of cayenne pepper, and I'm just going to sprinkle those over. Into that I'm going to add my rice. So I'm just going to pop that in. So I've just washed this through a colander and I'm going to fry this with the vegetables. And I'm just going to fry it until the grains start to go see-through. And now I'm going to add in my stock. So I've got about 600 ml of chicken stock, but you can use bone broth or you could use fish stock if you wanted to as well with this dish, because we will be having prawns. So I'm just going to check that the rice is, yep, that's perfect. So it should go up, the level of the water should go up to your first knuckle, which it does. So that's about 2 centimetres. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab the lid and I'm going to bring these ingredients to the boil. As you can see, the saucepan is coming to the boil, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the heat down to a medium heat, and I'm going to leave this to simmer until all of the liquid has disappeared. The liquid has been soaked up by the rice and it has all disappeared, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add in the prawns to this dish. So I've got about 500 grams of prawns here. Mix the prawns into the rice, like so. These are uncooked prawns, so I'm going to wait until they've turned pink before I add the other ingredients. Last few ingredients, I've got a handful of spinach and a small handful of coriander that I've just chopped, and I'm going to pop those into the saucepan. That is the Southern Spice Prawn Rice done, and I'm really looking forward to eating my dinner this evening.